going to attack through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
The dream start for this offense. You get the ball on the 25, and you go 75 yards, play one. Everybody excited, everybody confident, everybody jacked up. That's the way you start a football game.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. First down and more. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now, just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up yardage, and over 100 on the day.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. And they got him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own.
Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. White wants to throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile.
Here we go, here we go.
Here comes the option. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The inside. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Irish.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
White going to attack through the air. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Nice play there. And I know, and when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback.
Here come the Irish back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. They'll run play action, buying some time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of...
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. On the move, he fires. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long. White wants to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Bust through behind his pad. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Looking for space to the left. It's complete. Purdy on the Jets. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see their...
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Irish!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Here come the Irish back on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we.
Going for the big play. Wide open. open. He makes the catch. All kinds of room to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Notre Dame backed up in the shadow of its own goal post, looking for room on first down. They'll go to the ground. There he goes.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Got him downfield. Oh, he got loose. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Made the grab in the end zone for the score. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewitt, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far,
opening play of this drive comes from the 34. White going to attack through the air. He's going to take off. Quarterback got it himself. He's loose. Inside the... and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Irish!
This quarterback is so good at creating. When plays break down, things aren't perfect. He has the ability to buy time, use his athleticism, and torch a defense, and he did it right there with his legs.
And this is exactly the start that they'd envisioned. Get out of the gate, go 3-0, start to make your mark on this season.
They just got to keep riding the momentum. This team has looked so good so early this year. Nothing seems to faze them at all. David, very, very confident bunch moving forward.
dang right, I'm confident in what I see. Good start, good team. You could tell.